Welcome. This is Elevate Daily, the space where you rise by returning to your truth, your identity, and your inner authority. Today's episode is about something that quietly shapes so many decisions, so many dreams, and so many identities. Caring too much about what people think. Not because you're insecure, not because you're weak, but because you're human. This episode is your reminder that you can live aligned, grounded, and free without being controlled by others' opinion. Let's begin. When you say I care about what people think, you're not talking about the whole world, you're talking about a few voices from the past, a few people you want approval from, a few opinions you have internalized, a few judgments you fear. You don't fear everyone's opinion. You fear the opinions that feel tied to your identity. Once you understand that, you can begin to separate your truth from their perception, and that separation is freedom. Caring what people think is not a flaw, it's a survival instinct. You learn to care because belonging felt tied to safety, approval felt tied to worth, being liked felt tied to acceptance, and being judged felt tied to danger. Your nervous system still believes that being disliked is a threat, but you're not a child anymore. You're not dependent on approval for survival. Your mind is protecting you from a danger that no longer exists. And once you see that, you can release it. Caring too much about what people think doesn't just limit your choices, it limits your identity. You start to shrink your voice, soften your truth, dim your presence, avoid risk, delay decisions, and you start to live a life that feels safe but small. You become a version of yourself that's edited, filtered, and approved, but not authentic. The cost of caring too much is not just missed opportunities, it's missed identity. You're losing yourself trying to be acceptable, and it's too expensive. Here is a liberating truth. People don't think about you as much as you imagine. They're thinking about their own insecurities, honestly, their own fears, their own image, and their own lives. Most of the judgment you fear is a projection of your own inner critic. People are too busy thinking about themselves to be obsessed over your choices. And the ones who judge you, they're revealing their own limitations, not yours. When you realize this, you stop performing, you start living. The less you know yourself, the more you need other people to define you. But the more you know yourself, the less you need external validations. Micro acts like saying what you actually mean, expressing your real preferences, wearing what feels like you, sharing your identity without over editing, setting boundaries without apologizing. Every micro act strengthens your identity. Every micro act weakens the fear of judgment. Authenticity is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Approval feels good. Alignment feels right. Approval is temporary. Alignment is sustainable. Approval is external. Alignment is internal. When you choose alignment, your confidence rises, your clarity sharpens, your presence expands. When you choose alignment, honestly, your decisions strengthens, your identity solidifies. You stop caring what people think because you start caring more about what you think. That's the shift. Take a breath. Let your shoulders soften, let your mind settle. Ask yourself, where have I been shrinking myself to avoid judgment? And what would it look like to choose alignment instead? You don't need permission to be yourself. Honestly, you don't. Let's be truthful, you don't. You're yourself. It's a gift. You've been given this gift. Live it. Own it. You don't need approval to rise. No, you don't. You don't need validation to align. You are allowed to live your truth fully. Fully. This is your freedom. This is your alignment. This is Elevate Daily. And please elevate.